loading screen because I haven't loaded the game. Give me a moment. Not gonna lie, the reason of my slowness this morning is very simple to explain. There's a new event out in Star Rail, and I was doing the tutorial, and then I decided to do some more, and then I looked at the time. I realized I didn't have much time left. Good lord, cat. You need to learn how to clean your own face again. Got dried snot everywhere. Alright. But yes, hope everyone's had a good day so far. I'm in a bit of a weirdly good mood at the moment. I don't know. Had a really terrible week last week, and I've kind of just come out of it okay now. I'm kind of focused at the moment. I'm a little bit more like on the ball than I have been for a while, which is nice to have. I've got a couple of things I need to sort out still as I go, but you know, it's gonna be a constant effort. Alright, game, you're gonna load sometime. It's loading, it's getting there. But yeah, no, fucking, I'm not gonna lie, I do want to play more of the Star Rail event though. It was really fun. And it reminds me of an idea I had ages ago. For something. I mean, it's very, roguelite sort of upgrade schemes. So instead of kind of the sim universe where like you'd pick certain things at certain points, it's like you're permanently in fights and you just level up during those fights. Which is really, really nice. It's actually a really cool system, and I can see with a little bit more commitment to it, though I haven't played very far into it, genuinely would probably be one of my favorite like little things. I'm gonna be honest, if they told me, oh, next patch we're gonna add a grind thing to it so you can get something out of it permanently, I'd be fucking down. I think it's a really cool system and I really enjoy it. And I can see you making some really silly and stupid builds with it. Alright, well, I mean, I take the dog for a walk. Oh no. The dog wants to watch TV. Sure. There is some levels to this. Good dog? Woof woof. You know, this is about as engaging of a conversation as I get with Iori. Except it's with a more pleasant individual. Why not? Ah, yes. Hey! Rank up on academics. I'm intelligent. I'm getting somewhere. Also, I just realized I haven't done this for that. So this would be 28th. So it's the 30th today. Yeah, it is the 28th that I did my first stream of the week. Yeah, I mean, I'll watch TV with the dog. Dude, I want to get one of those, like... Y'all seen that Daily Dose TV dog thing? That was fucking great. Just lies down and immediately comes over. Good shit. What the fuck do you want, Jimmy? Okay. Well, let's go through the map. People are in the lounge, but it doesn't look like there's any clear interactions. Alright, let's go chat with Yori then. Yeah, let's go meet with Junpei. See what the fuck he wants. What stupidity are you gonna get me involved this time? Okay. Sure. I feel like I can only... What the fuck are you doing?
That's one magnificent melon, ain't she? It's the highlight of my day.
Alright. Why not?
So, I've been thinking of throwing a watermelon splitting party.
Okay.
We haven't really done anything summery since vacation started, you know? Especially Amada. He always looks so bored when I see him in the dorm.
Alright, you're actually paying attention to people. Well done.
And man, that kills me to see. It'd be a real shame if he didn't have a single entry in his summer picture diary.
That's so thoughtful of you.
I can already see the look on his face.
Why not?
He'll be like, Junpei-san, you're super cool and you're super nice.
I don't know if I completely agree with that, but sure.
Oh, I mean, don't you know? They say women can't resist a guy with a soft spot for kids.
And all of my respect for you has gone. Yet again.
And you know what that means? I'm gonna need your help. It's a win-win situation, don't you think? And you know, oh boy. I think my arms are gonna fall off.
Bro, really? It's probably only like 2-3 kgs. Even if it's 7, you can put up with it.
Yes. Today's shaping up to be a glorious day.
Me and the boys. We've got child, dog, Iori, and protagonist.
It's a shame that the 30 years and the ladies won't be joining us.
If we're splitting watermelons, I'm out.
Get fucked.
Just like that? You're not even gonna hear me out?
You have a watermelon and a bat. What else could it possibly be?
Kid's got a point.
That's more for little kids anyway. Plus, it's really hot out. And look, I get you're trying to be nice.
this kid. Chill. You should join us.
Yeah, for real. Without you, it would just be me and him, you know? And isn't that just the saddest thing you've ever heard?
Oh my god, you are a twat.
Well, when you put it that way, I guess I don't have a choice.
Look, I'm of one to think, hey kid, look, what were you gonna do? You're gonna sit inside and do nothing? Might as well do something fun. Fucking break something, let's go. But I come from the era where that was still okay. Now it's actually, no, I do want to be inside.
We didn't forget about you.
Where's the iPad the child says?
All right, what are we waiting for? The youngest gets to draw first blood. Now this is what real summer feels like. My blood's pumping something fierce.
Look who's acting like a kid now. Oh yeah, where's the blindfold? We can't split watermelons with just a bat. Speaking of, this bat seems kind of worn in, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. You got that. Pat Bat and I go way back. Had it since I was in Little League. I've never mentioned this before.
I love how he says way back, as I do. That was probably like 5 years ago. Oh, you're way back. News to me.
Must have never had a chance to talk about it. That I used to play baseball, I mean.
Oh, God.
Anyway, that's old news now.
Wait, then should we really be hitting watermelons with this?
Well, nah, it's cool. Don't think I'll be using it much from here on out.
Aww.
What's wrong, bud? Dying to chomp on some melon?
What the fuck? Okay. Boy, do I love plugins. And plugins to make some random needless feat. Yeah, sounds about right.
Come on, Cormaru.
Dude, module plugins are just so fun.
Koromaru? Hey, why don't we use something other than the bat?
Good idea.
See? Senpai thinks so too.
And what else are we gonna use?
Anything, I guess. Just as long as it's interesting.
As long as it's interesting. Yes, I too want to break the watermelon with the interesting thing.
Interesting. Kind of a weird request. Oh, like if Sonata-san used his bare hands?
Someone say my name?
For God's sake. Sayu, why do you turn up now?
Whoa, Sonata-san.
Is man gonna punch the watermelon?
Well, when I got back, I thought I heard voices coming from the roof, so I came to check it out. Watermelon splitting, huh?
That's right. We were just talking about what to use to hit it.
You're not gonna use that bat?
Apparently not. I want you to use your fists.
My fists. On this?
Oh my god, yes! I'd actually love
I'm
to
gonna
see
be
that.
honest. I want to point out how scary this is gonna be because he's probably gonna be able to break it. Right? It's not impossible. But a watermelon of this size, especially with the kind of indication of weight that was being given, would be a good indicator of what would happen if he actually like went full fucking force into a head.
That's okay, right?
Like a
Big son?
human head. So let's see how this goes.
Sure. If that's what you want.
All right. Guess I better make this good then.
Oh god. Don't lose your watch in there.
Try not to go all out or there won't be any left to eat.
Inada-san, you're incredible!
Man just fucking destroyed it.
What the heck? How are we supposed to eat it now?
Ah, there's pieces left.
Can't believe that thing was still edible after it exploded like that. Didn't go exactly how I was expecting, but looked like a mod ad.
Had fun is what you're supposed to say already at the end there.
Man, I was acting kind of lame back there, huh? You know, before we busted the melon. I'm talking about the whole back thing. You were just trying to be thoughtful. I didn't want to come off like I was having second thoughts, but guess I couldn't help it, huh? I was supposed to be this cool mentor, but instead, kid ends up pitying me.
Yeah. It's still a start.
Don't worry about me anymore. I'll just get even sadder, you know?
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to think, right? Because like in the back of my head, I'm also doing programming at the moment. I know. So if I look off to the side or anything, that's because I'm looking at notes.
I mean, I'm not saying it's your
And it's really weird, right? Because I'm at that era of any development cycle where I've stopped working in my head on design stuff for the current thing I'm working on and I'm working on something else. Which is very, very common for indie developers. This is why most of their projects don't get done. I'm still going to keep working on the United game. I actually have a lot of changes that I want to get done to that. But at the moment, I'm just kind of design fatigued on that area. So I'm just I'm working on some other stuff to just kind of alleviate some thoughts that I have on different ideas.
I feel like my life, my teenage years.
I really should kick my friend's ass and get him to sit down and chat with me about some ideas of an old design we had that
Anyway,
is shelved
we're done for today,
still
yeah?
and will stay shelved for a very long time into the future.
Appreciate you helping me prep and clean up. Well, let's head back downstairs.
Oh, yay, I got more charm. So useful. Oh, box.
Oh, it's you.
Ending in just under 2 weeks. Of course, fighting Shadow 6 priority, but don't forget to dedicate time to study as well. I mean, sure. Bro, why is everyone hanging out over here? Oh no. What have you done? You've scared the dog away with your terrible cooking. To be fair, right, I want to stress there's a level of oh, here we go, here's the dog. Oh, he feels bad about it too. Okay, so it's ramen, and then there's the cafe. What the, you know, I've not looked at the network in ages. Spend time with Tanaka. Okay. Study in the room, made use of Chigal Cafe. So that's someone I don't have unlocked, is the thing. That makes me curious. Yeah, here he is. Sure. Is there? Yeah, there is something you want.
Marvel. I'm looking forward to. Are you accepting a request? Most excellent. Now, marvelous.
Space badge. Okay.
You must know. I feel
There is a lot of available ones now.
I will await a report. You must. By all means. I will await a report. Of course. By all means. I will await a report of success.
Good lord, there's so much to. So what's that? Bring what you get after bartering items. Okay.
Very well.
Goodbye now.
So I guess I need to come here more often to like catch Tanaka-san. So that will give me charm. I could work here. And I would get charm and courage from working here. I don't really need either of those stats, is the thing. Courage, and it would gain agility to the one that I think I've got currently. Okay, so there's all the people I've... yeah, alright. Just kind of exploring at the moment and trying to figure out things. Because like, there's not anything in particular I can think of that I really want to do. There's no actual going and buying music, huh? What does karaoke get me? That gets courage. No, I'm not interested in courage. And then there's the strip mall. Is there anything on the public computer to do? I think I've gone through all of the web pages, right? Yeah, so I don't have any software. And the suggestions was spend time with Tanaka, which we don't have available, make use of the ramen place, which we already have charm maxed, work at the cafe, which we don't really need, sleep in your bed, use the shared computer, make use of karaoke, play at the arcade, study it in your room, maybe study in room? Because that'll probably get our our academics up. Yeah. Wow, that was such a fucking fun idea. Such a great option. So engaging and fun. I love studying in video games.
Good morning. I am calling to inform you that more humans
Of course
have
they're
wandered
here.
into Tartarus. One this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search. Goodbye now.
Okay. Good to know. Some dumbass has wandered into a bad place again. Oh, I probably should go buy some more seeds then, which is Port Island Station. There also seems to be something to do here. I think it was you.
Welcome. Take your time.
Let's try some spinach. So go back to the dormitory, go to the planter. Get that sorted. I'm not allowed anywhere other than the rooftop of my room during the day, huh? Wow. Oh, it's Depression Child. Oh, I kind of want to hang out with Depression Child, right? Actually, isn't there someone at the shrine as well to hang out with that? I think they were Wednesdays, or were they weekends? Mood, yeah. So yeah, there's clearly some talk about how there's revenge that can be taken. I'm sure that that's what those other three are doing, right? It's take revenge for paid money. Okay, what do you... Okay. Okay, so that's what the go elsewhere is. It's dark down there. So we got a handbook. So I guess we need to find the owner. You, I'm guessing? Cat strip mall, he said. Okay. Great pain, but hey, it mostly, works mostly, yeah. I mean, that's programming in a nutshell, right, Roger? Okay, so now we're looking for child. Cat ear headband. Okay. So if I go back to the mall now.
Good day. Are you accepting a request? Wonderful. Oh my.
I cannot resist the urge to put it on. Oh god. You know what's worse? I look to the side to get away from this imagery, and all I have to the side of me is just aura as a cat girl. There's no safety from cat girls. No saving me. I go down with a ship. The cat girls are everywhere. It's not okay. I was kind of half hoping that'd stick. Alright then.
Very well. Good day. Here are my requests.
Oh, is it because she wants to hang out? Is that what the marker is for at the moment?
Very well.
Where should I go? Let's go hang out with the depression child, because that's always what we do, right? There is two wolves inside of you. One is a depression child. The other is also a depression child. You are a depressed child. It's a little too fucking close to home, I think. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to later, where I'm gonna probably... I gotta go get some stuff from the supermarket, and I'm like... I probably should just fucking go to the far distance one so I can just get the cat food that I need. Because I wanted to get it last week, but I just never had the good opportunity for it, and the weather was quite bad. And just as a reminder, it's like a 20-minute bike ride, one way. Yeah. If I do it, I'm pretty knackered for the rest of the day. But I've got some stuff to do, so it's kind of a toss-up of if I should do it or not. Yeah, let's spend the day with a child.
Hey, I know. Let's get some takoyaki.
Okay, let's go get some food so you can tell me some depressing news. Or something. It's always how it is, right? It's like, oh, this is great.
Oh, I think I know now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Mom.
Oh. Interesting.
She can't cook or clean or do anything on her own.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna be there to help her.
That is a lot of stress on a child, but
I think Dad's gonna be okay by himself.
there's a very interesting way of looking at it.
He can get along fine without me. So, Mom and I are gonna move away soon.
Hmm.
Hey, even if I'm gone, we'll still be friends, right?
Friends forever, kid. Friends forever.
Mm-hmm. Friends forever. Ever and ever, okay? You can't forget about me. Never, ever. Okay?
I'm gonna be honest, every time I think of this game, I'm probably gonna think about you anyway, so yeah, no. Thanks, depression child. I mean, at least this one was a bit more of a pleasant discussion. I still have mixed... Okay, I will put my little 2 cents in. I still have mixed feelings about a child deciding to go with someone because the parent seems incapable, because there's a lot of stress on a child, and a child should not have to deal with too much responsibility and stress. I speak from someone that had to cook for my household since I was in primary school. So, to anyone that might know, that's basically before about when I would hit double digits is when I've been cooking. In age for the first time. So, you know.
See you later, okay?
Welcome back.
No.
Stay strong, Yori. The heat will only affect you if you allow it to. That's... Yeah, I was about to say, this is... I don't know if I fully agree with that one, hon.
Hey!
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm doing it for the ability, like... Let's go. Yukari with an additional ability? Let's go.
Finally at the last episode. I wonder how it's going to end. You know, about this series, I mentioned before how it caught my attention, but I was afraid it might be too scary for me. But I'm glad I watched it. Guess it's important to break out of your comfort zone sometime.
Yes, it is.
Do you ever try watching things from genres you don't normally get into?
Bring it on. Yeah, no, I watch fucking all sorts of crap.
I could learn a thing or two from you.
Do you have any idea how much, like, stuff I watch that is clearly geared towards very different audiences than I still enjoy it. The amount of like female orientated like manga I read and anime I watch, it's fucking insane. And that's just like more recent times as an example. I've all sorts. Dude, I fucking was part of a fanfic environment for a long time. Do you think I read everything because it was not that much at the time. Then it was a lot, and then it was very hard to keep up. I miss those days. Back when I was actually writing stories. I should get back into writing. Somehow. I've said to myself a few times that what I would love to do is get into doing like little mini comics. But I just don't have the artistic skills to really happily nail it at this point.
Like how she can't turn a blind eye to people in need and extends her hand to almost anyone. And of course the way she kept pressing forward no matter what happened. It was so inspiring.
Yeah, if only people were like that in real life, except it would be horrendous to be around that kind of person.
Isn't she just like you? That might be a stretch.
Damn, rude.
Remember how I told you about that girl I was close to who started ignoring me one day? It's not like I did anything to make her hate me. We've been friends for a long time, but one day out of the blue, she just said, "My mother told me I can't play with you anymore." It's because there were rumors floating around about my parents.
Yeah.
I kind of get it now, looking back, but at the time, I was just sad. What I'm trying to say is, this show made me realize I'd like to be a little more like the main character. I want to be the kind of person who'd help anyone at any time. Someone who's kind.
I wonder how many people have kind of come across that sort of experience where it's like, oh, you're not allowed to play with my kid, or you're not allowed to hang out with these people, because of something related to completely unrelated things to you. Like you as a person. Because I've had that happen a couple of times.
It might be silly to say I look up to a fictional character, but there's no harm in following her example. At least that's what I think.
I remember my parents for one of the friends of my parent had kids that were like 5 years younger than I, and I was like, to give an idea, we're talking like I was maybe late primary school and they had just kind of started and were like into it a little bit, or elementary school or whatever, and just no, like her friends had said, it's like, oh, someone at that age difference, that's not acceptable, and because of that I wasn't allowed to play with them anymore, and it's like, that sucks. So what do you think of the C's members so far? Knowing that I believe there's only like two characters that aren't actually a part of C's yet that I believe are going to be, and I think I've been introduced to both of them. Of all the characters, I mean, like, I feel like I'm gonna be mean with this comparison point, but if I compare it to like Persona 5 Royale, yeah, I like Royale's characters way more. I think there's a way better diversity of cast. I think there's a lot of shite that they have towards I'm blanking on his name right now. The lightning dude. Ryuji, that's it. Ryuji gets way more flack than he deserves in a lot of moments, and he is a stick of jokes, but In this, I mean, they've got Iori, which is exactly the same. I don't know. I think some of the characters in this are way too mature. I think that's probably my biggest clear complaint. Because, like, at least with Persona 5, like, I could understand that they're kids, right? They were a bit more mature than they should be, but, like, their environments dictated for that. And this, some of them just feel like they're reaching points you shouldn't reach until you're in your 40s. Or reaching conclusions. And even if you've got, like, harsh environments, which does accelerate that with some of those maturity growths, but stun other things, still wouldn't get to some of these points. I don't know, these characters are a lot less believable than, like, Persona 5 Royale. Alright, what's this characteristic? Killing Apex reduces the SP cost of recovery skills to 25% of their normal SP cost. Fuck yes! That is really good.
The last episode's starting.
The immature ones had bikinis and the mature ones didn't. Translates exactly into real life. Yeah. I don't know,
That ending was so good.
it's a weird
I
one,
hope
right?
they make a sequel.
But I do agree that, like, that is a correlation you can put, and I do think that it's actually a good, agreeable thing to do, right? Is like how much the younger individuals would actually care about their appearance. That's something that you actually do see. The younger you are, the more you care about your appearance in some aspects, but yeah, it's the more I'm thinking on it, there's a lot of, I feel like I could do an analysis on this, like a proper analysis, but I would definitely need to actually sit down and formulate my thoughts, because at the moment it's just kind of
I'll bring more DVDs
rough
up for you
ideas in
about
my
next
head.
time.
Right?
It's about time we head back to our rooms. Have a good night, okay?
Keeping in mind, however, I will stress this is a product of its time, right? So when it came out, the outfits that they had in this were definitely more of the in fashion comparative to what it is now. Like, again, Persona 5 Royale nailed fairly modernish trends with some of that stuff. Give it a lot of credit for that. So you could actually argue every Persona game is going to be weaker if you didn't play it when it came out. Or relative to the time it came out, because it's clearly designed for that. They look 2009. That's about right, I think, right? For Reload? Oh, not Reload, but Persona 3 Original.
Oh man, it's already the 20th? Summer break's almost over.
But, like, that's why I say, like, if you look at Royale, like, I could walk down the street and see those sorts of outfits. Yeah, the boys are wearing what teenage girls wore in 2009. Not all that wrong, actually.
Not that I got
I will
anything
give
to
you
do.
that.
You think with special powers, the rest of the world wouldn't be so boring.
Yeah, this is... here we go.
What's she doing? Drawing? She's some kind of caricature artist? Nah, no way. There's no one around for her to draw. What the heck is she drawing then? There's nothing interesting here.
Out of the way. You're blocking my view. Move.
Damn.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Oh, what's with those funky colors?
What do you want?
No, nothing. My bad. Dude, how can she stand to wear that crazy outfit in this heat?
Welcome to cosplayers.
And what was up with that weird drawing? I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder?
Welcome to art. It's subjective, you worry. Fucking god damn it.
Oh well.
Well, there we go. No, I'm not going to study. I wanted to see if I could play the MMO. Imagine Junpei, we're a woman, but we're in the same clothes. Doesn't look like, it doesn't look like a... No, I completely agree. Like, what Junpei wears is definitely something I could see. And that sort of thing, right? Yeah, no. I think that's actually a very astute observation. Totally agreeable. Lives at the mall. Let's not give the fandom ideas. I will tell you this now, you do not need to. They've already happened. To just remind as well, the original of this game did have a female main character expansion. So you would be able to play the game, but as a female. Which I still... Yeah, I understand why a lot of people were very upset that they're not going to do that for Reload. I think that's a very fair complaint. I understand why they wouldn't, because the amount of design time that would probably have added is very notable. And especially with the fact that Royale, there is a mod for Royale that you can have a FMC, and I think that they've basically also done a FMC mod for Reload, where they've just ported over a bunch of the stuff. So, kind of taking that into consideration. The Secret Salami is released on Nintendo Switch 22 seconds ago. It looks shit. God, what I mean with that kind of name, I don't know what you mean. That sounds pretty fucking great. Should we chat with the man that eats too much, or should we hang out with the old people? I kind of want to hang out with the old people. Because I'm assuming that's what I could do at the strip mall. I haven't played on my Nintendo Switch in so long. I really need to play some stuff on it. I still really want to play through the modern Pokemon games. Yeah, Doug Detective Secret Salami playthrough. How much is it? I will consider it if it's not too much. But knowing Nintendo, I can pretty much tell you now, probably not. To give an idea, most Nintendo games here are $100. I'm not kidding, by the way. It's either $79 or $99 over here for most. And it's that's one of the most upsetting aspects of it all.
Oh, look, dear, he's here. Try and perk up for the boy, all right?
I understand their reasoning. But if they really go through with this, if we lose that tree, it would be like losing our son.
Oh, for
all
God's
over
sakes.
again.
Dude, why are all these characters sad? Please don't fight.
Oh, we're fine. We're not fighting. I was just fussing. Sorry for making you worry.
It's £8 here with a free demo. The average price for Pokemon and Monster Hunter shit is 60. Okay, so that would probably be 16. So it would probably be between 20 and 10 and $20 then. I could consider that. But I don't know if I want to buy a shit game, to be honest. We could do the demo at some point, maybe. It's a meme. No promises though, because I do have a lot of just time and scheduling that I have to take into consideration. So how is my social status looking? The social stats, my social stats I believe all but one are maxed out. For social links, I'm pretty far behind I would say, but it's also first playthrough and I know jack shit about this game. So I'm kind of just going as a OB. I'm sure it'll be okay.
See, dear? That's exactly what I said. If you keep crying all the time, then what'll your admirers think? Right?
Exactly.
Oh my, don't make fun of this wrinkled old lady.
I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay my next month's rent. God, I hate me. What the fuck is that quote? Man, video games, everybody. That's in the fucking trailer? God damn. That is something.
Stop by again anytime, all right? My wife would always be happy to see such a handsome young man. Here, take this for when you get home.
There's some questionableness to that statement. I got fried bread, hell yeah. I mean, I never did my like formalized review of Persona 5 Royale. Should I do that and then maybe once we're finished with this one I do a formal review of this one as well? I feel like we should start doing that, like a video essay thing. Maybe I'll consider that after I finish doing the editing for the current video I'm working on.
No means no. I am currently negotiating with Koromaru-san.
That doesn't sound like negotiation, I'm gonna be honest. When you say no means no, that's not exactly negotiation.
Koromaru-san is prohibited from going out for a walk on his own. There were arrangements for Sanada-san to accompany Koromaru-san on his walk today.
Give the dog that no.
However, the scheduled time has passed, and Sanada-san has yet to return. Koromaru-san's patience has reached its limit.
Okay, to be fair, I get why the dog's upset here.
Koromaru-san is requesting that you accompany him instead. Are you available to assist at the moment?
Perfect timing.
You are what they call a lifesaver.
As they say. Alright, let's go for a walk, buddy. Wise words, Doge, yeah. You all hear that the Doge has passed away? I'm so upset now. That's really sad to hear. To be fair, and I want to stress this, I feel conflicted with it because I believe just about every other year they've said that their pups passed away, and I don't know who to believe, but like the information seems pretty legit this time, which is, it's crushing. That thing made so many memes.
A non-human persona user. Now that is certainly unique.
Are you here to pay me back?
However, my fascination lies more with you.
Teams, yeah.
Good evening. There's no need for hostility. Now is hardly the time.
It's a fascinating one though, right? Like I look at it from the perspective that we've had this kind of discussion a few times of like there's memes that exist and they're like some of the largest and foundational memes out there, and I don't think they'll really disappear. Like what is his name? Like In Pain Harold or whatever it was, the old guy that is in every one of those like memes.
Let's have a little chat.
And there's an inevitability that the individual behind that will eventually pass away, and it's just such a weird concept that like even if the person, or in this case James, passes away, what they've done will never kind of disappear effectively in a way that there isn't good examples of in the past. All right, like you could get a statue erected, you can get this and that for immortalizing an individual. Bad luck Barry, is it? No, I'm pretty sure it was Harry, right? Or something like that. I can't remember. It hasn't been used in 10 years. No, it's used all the time still. I do see it quite often. But like that guy, like that sort of idea of memes just being a way of something existing far beyond its capacity. I mean, there's the fact that Harambe passed away. It was 8 years ago, just the other day, right? It was the anniversary of it. And how much those memes shaped the world, right? Bro, I was looking at old person minion memes. No. I do not look at minion memes. I have standards, okay?
Come along.
I want to stress, I do have at least some standards.
What exactly are you waiting for?
Imagine being that child and everyone was mad at you, yeah.
Now then, I have a question for you.
Okay, could you not put your hand on your gun when you have a question for me?
However, just demanding answers from you wouldn't be a very fair arrangement, now would it? I will answer one question of your own first.
Okay.
So, what do you want to know?
Why aren't you wearing a top? That is a genuine, like I can perceive these two. I want to know this.
My coat is invisible to fools. But of course I'm joking. What a surprise that you would rather ask about me instead of our group. Perhaps this is a sign that we may reach a mutual understanding.
You haven't told me.
In the beginning, we had no quarrel.
You didn't answer my question.
Had you not decided to eliminate the Dark Hour, we wouldn't have had a reason to interfere.
Yeah, I got that, and you guys profit out of it, and you don't want to, you like the feeling that you get from it. Like, again, I got all of this. I want to know why you don't wear a shirt.
It is truly unfathomable. The power of a persona is a blessing granted only to us.
Why, game? I don't care.
Yet, you insist on ending the Dark Hour, knowing full well that your
The game is shoehorning me an answer that I don't give a shit about because I can fucking discern this. Give me the fucking meme.
Now, answer me this. Why? Are you trying to protect the world from the shadows?
I can't just ignore them.
Is that truly how you feel? In this country, almost 5,000 people die in car accidents every year.
That's a lot, but it sounds about right.
There is no outcry against the existence of cars. Why do you suppose that is?
Okay, I'm gonna correct you, you little shitbag. There is actually outcry of the existence of cars. This is the reason why there's constant efforts and complaints towards the safety in cars. It's not that the car is the problem, it's that the safety is bad and that people are bad drivers. Like, I get what you're trying to go with, Takia, but you fucked it with this example. No, I'm not gonna let him go on this. It's genuinely, right? Like, this is actually kind of irritating. You use like, this is basically like using the example of, I'm going to use a quote to prove my innocence. I am not a criminal. Richard Nixon. Like, I'm sorry, you're not going to do really well when your example is a fucking criminal. So, yeah, no, what the fuck?
It is because we value our own convenience over the lives of others.
I'm sorry, I can't actually listen to what he's saying now with taking any of it seriously, because this is all my brain's thinking, right? Is just how stupid of an argument he has.
So then, why should we give up the powers we were bestowed?
You like, this is the problem I have with a lot of like debates and stuff, is that if you foundationally have a stupid argument where like genuinely the foundation, when you're like, okay, so this is my baseline example, it's like, yeah, but that's inaccurate and stupid. Look, I don't care if your point's correct or not. Because of this, I'm just not going to be able to treat it correctly. So, like, I get this reasoning of, like, why should you have to give up powers that you're given, right? Like, no one is demanding that I do so, and there is no true qualms. However, your baseline of the argument is, oh, well, no one cries about car crashes. I know. Why do you think safety things have gone so high? Here in New Zealand, right, this is actually where I want to point at this again. Here in New Zealand, we have a massive problem where the safety rating is actually cared about too highly over everything else of the car. So what this has led to is that now, like, SUVs and bigger vehicles, basically ones that are like you have to step up into the car, have become the norm. So people movers used to be kind of a thing, but not too bad. Big ass fucking things that you can't even see over, that is what's commonly on the road. They guzzle fuel, so they're extremely fuel inefficient, and they make it more difficult for drivers that aren't in those same vehicles. It is now the roads are more unsafe for everyone else other than the person in that car. So if you get like a car that's like your little scuttlebug sort of thing, like a small little Nissan or something like that, right? You can't fucking see. And what's worse is these people park on like the corners, so you can't see around the corner, and then there's one on your to the right of you that's turning right, so you can't even fucking see right, like the left side traffic anymore. This is the problem. So I hate this. God, I hate humans. That is fair. See, like, this is the thing, is like genuinely his argument that he's making with this against the point that has been made is just stupid, because I can tell you all of the reasoning as to why this is not the case. The fact that I can spiral into an argument without having prepared anything against his point should be indicative of how bad of a point it is. And it's a point that has got more than enough evidence to back it up. It's got life experience evidence that nearly everyone comes across to some capacity. So yeah, no, Takia, you're fucking stupid. Yes! Finally, the game understands me.
Do you know what a savior complex is?
Okay, if he'd started with this shit, I would have accepted him.
You are being trapped by a misguided way of thinking.
Okay, I'm actually upset by the fact that they finally bring in an argument that would be valid for this after throwing in a stupid argument. Because this is my point, is now I'm like, well, I want to poke holes in your concept even more. I've been willing to debate this with you, my dude, but you're stupid as fuck. I need to repeat that. What? God, I hate humans? That one? I'm happy to repeat that.
We have no obligation to sacrifice what is ours to save others.
Yes, I will agree with that.
Giving up your own life to save others is simply a waste.
I wouldn't say waste, but there is definitely a thing of it. No, my entire rant of the cars and shit? No, I'm not gonna frickin' repeat all of that. The shorthand of the argument, I will repeat. The one that lasted 10 minutes. God, did it? My bad. I'm actually just so upset by this. It didn't last quite 10 minutes. It's a while though.
Your reason for fighting is one of obsession.
I just... Look, I struggle with this because I agree with his point here of the savior complex argument, right? I think that's a very valid complaint to make about the main characters in all of the Persona games so far. Alright, especially the two that I've played. There is a savior complex. This character is told, you are the chosen one, you are here to save everyone. So therefore, there is an element of your character thinking what you're doing must be right. Not that it is right, that it must be right. Because someone is telling you you are correct. And it's these entities from such an external factor. This is where you get a whole argument of religion in a sense, right? Is a religious situation could be someone believes that they've been told by a higher power this is what the case is, and what they've been told is something that's not okay at all. My brain thinks he's stupid, but my eyes go, oh, you know, that's fair. I will agree with that. It's, I don't know, I'm gonna say maybe you're right, but I still think he's stupid.
Your dog doesn't seem to like your answer.
Look, I'm saying that you have a point, but that's gonna stress you're stupid as fuck.
However,
you clearly did not get far in life on your brain.
You should think carefully about it. We have been given a special power. And yours.
So, this is where, like, I do want to come in with the fact of, like, so I've played another Persona game, so I have that impacting me. But there's an element of, I've been given a extraordinary power. For what reasoning? Is the reasoning because I deserve it? Is the reasoning because I have a task to complete with it? That is up to the interpretation of the individual that has that power, right? And that's where I say, like, because we have Igor whispering to us, you have great things going for you, and we're being informed kind of to progress with Tartarus, to kind of fight things. We're clearly put on a path by higher powers. So this character has full right to believe what they're doing is the correct thing to do, and it's not a savior complex. However, Takia and his group may not have had that, so therefore they are going to think more selfishly. Whereas if you look at how the group was formed, the C's group, if we look at that group was formed under the fact of the past fucked up and created these shadows, and it's creating problems, so we should be the ones to have to fix it because we have some sense of responsibility. So I will give credit. Every group has a good reason for their reasoning.
It's as if the Dark Hour has chosen you.
It's as if the Dark Hour has chosen you. Okay.
Does it
Chill.
really make sense for you to reject this gift?
Again, is it rejecting or is it utilizing for its intended purpose?
That was all I had to say. Tonight is a new moon. You have ample time to reconsider before the moon waxes full again.
Folded paper, hell yeah.
With that, my debt to you is paid. Perhaps it might help you make up your mind. Well then, I shall be going. I trust you'll have changed your tune by the next time we meet.
The new gear has erased summoning, but we need to make a few safety cartridges before handing them off to MK. The evoker wait is also an urgent matter. Unfortunately, ample test subjects remain to... Ooh. See, now I will say that there is an element to this that I think I already predicted towards, which is that, you know, surprisingly enough, I don't think anyone's truly a good guy in this. I think it's valid to say there is a lot of best of intention issues here. Right? I mean, what is it? The origin of doing the Shadow Project had, at least to our understanding, was related to trying to create a sustainable energy source. So, again, would I say that that's a bad thing? No. Oh. Okay, just a little more then. You indulgent little bugger. Oh, okay. Thanks, I guess. I do actually appreciate one thing though. So with that whole like ranting side of things, we got that through Persona 5. I feel like I've not had many good moments through Reload that have given me the same sort of drive to have a debate point. And I would say that that's a bad thing under most situations, because then there's a sense of less interesting things going on. I don't know, there's debate points, right? Who do we hang out with? Let's hang out with Yuko. Haiku. I can't believe it. Summer break's almost over. Why has it got to end? Nah, I'm gonna meet up with him. Because I don't think that's actually a progression of our confidant with him. And like, I'm all about progressing the confidants at this point.
Man, this is good. If I had the money, I'd get some for Mom. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I get to eat here for free. Not just here, but every restaurant in the strip mall. They're all supporting me.
Oh damn, that's pretty cool.
I'm the only one who can eat as much as I want, wherever I want. But I feel kind of bad, like I'm taking advantage of their kindness, so sometimes I pay the bill anyway.
See, now I think that's a good, respectable thing to do.
Someday, I'll pay them back for everything.
Yeah.
But for now, I gotta take whatever I can get.
So, is it just me, or is it confusing that, like, the tan of his character in game and the tan of his character in the, like, bottom left sprite seem to be very different?
That's why I have to make
Is it am I missing something there?
Everyone who's been helping me.
Sounds like a lot of pressure.
Well, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. A little pressure can be a great motivator.
Yes, I will agree with that under the right
All
context.
that matters is how you deal with it.
Too much pressure from the wrong sources is a bad thing, though.
By the way,
And that can lead to
who'd you say is your
burnout.
biggest rival?
I speak from experience. Myself.
True. You can be your own worst enemy, but at the same time, your greatest ally. You do get it.
Oh, yeah. I actually really want to kind of comment to that because it's really fucking true, right? Do you know the person that's your worst bully? It's yourself. Why? Because they know everything about you. They know all of your worst points. If you ever sit there and have like negative thoughts towards yourself, realize that most of the time that's only because you know those things and you know how to bully yourself. And I hate to say it, but it's a sense of, there's a level of kind of self-satisfaction from bullying someone, and if you can't outlet it anywhere, you'll bully yourself. I've found that a few times with myself, where I don't want to say negative things to other people, so I will say negative things to myself, and then I get into a spiral of it, and it gets really, really toxic with myself. And that's actually where I talk to the fact of like why I have problems with ribbing in friend groups, is because sometimes I will have negatively talked about myself too much in recent time, and then it's just like now I'm having external negativity towards something. Even if it's in a humorous sense, my brain's not going to take it that way.
There isn't really anyone left who I want to compete with. The other guys on my team can't even keep up with me. I guess what I'm looking for is a real challenge.
Yeah.
Hey, you should think about taking track more seriously. Then we can really push each other. Might even reach new limits together.
I still find it fascinating that this game kind of like has the main character as a track and field kind of person, right? It seems like such a weird thing to have as like a key element of the storyline and building of the character. Like, why running in particular?
We'll catch each other between training sessions. Later.
Like, I could argue that the closest you have to that in Royale is the fact that you're you're a criminal, right? That's one of your most intense effects. I know, there's just so many things I could talk about with Royale, where like I love its approach and its reasoning and how it like conveys to the player, this is why you're doing things. We have approximately 2 weeks until our next mission. Yes. You wanna go on a mission to get some ice cream?
Regarding that,
Consumption of ice cream may lead to health risk detrimental to our ability to carry out operations. Yeah, what the fuck? It's fucking ice cream, leave it alone. Don't you dare diss ice cream. Maybe I take this. Ooh, wait, I should double check the mall for thing. I could say. I think it is, right? He is not here. Okay. Give me a sec, I want to just go turn off this. Alright. I've been pinged on Discord. I can see that, but I don't know by who. Should double check, see if it's an important one. Oh, it's just about things in Wuthering Waves, okay.
Hey, have you seen Koro-chan?
Why is he running away from Yukari?
Oh, just when I was about to brush him.
Oh.
Wait, is that bad?
Again. He likes to step out front every so often to get some sunlight.
Whew, thank goodness. Well, I guess it's not a big deal if he's just basking in the sun. Koro-chan would never bite or bark at people anyway.
Sure.
I agree with you there. However, we still have the responsibility of being his owners.
Yes.
I don't want to restrict his freedom too much, but we still have to be mindful.
Yes.
I've been getting him to come back in whenever I notice he's gone out. Try to do the same if you ever happen to see him outside.
Come on, Koromaru. It's time to come in. Responsibility, huh? Yeah, I guess that's true. He may be a persona user, but he is still a dog.
Yeah. If I see him outside, I should call him in, alright. I mean, I don't go outside all that often, out the front especially. Oh god, everyone wants me. Oh god, the depression child wants to talk. Okay, so there's a... Spend some time with the doggo.
Oh, is that you there, Koromaru? Do you remember me? I used to play shogi with the priest. Oh, I see, I see. Oh dear. I'm sorry, but do you mind if I rest here for a bit?
By all means.
Much obliged. Sorry to bother you.
No, no, it's all fine.
Down we go. Years are catching up to me. Do you live here? In that case, I have to give you my thanks.
Oh.
So thank you for taking Koromaru in as your family. A lot's been going on ever since the priest's accident.
Oh boy. You're in Hey! God damn it. He looks exactly like you. I don't wear those kind of pants. I don't have a cap like that either. I'll have you know.
To tell you the truth, someone else was willing to take Koromaru in.
You should. No. I would actually look like an old man if I fucking... To be fair, I don't think it would look good with long hair as well, so...
Only he'd keep coming back to the shrine gate.
It would go with the maid dress. Oh god. Still waiting for the day where we get monetized on here and we can get a maid dress going.
And after that, no one else was able to take him in.
The maid dress doesn't come with pants, so just wear those. I mean, isn't the point that I don't wear pants? Or I wear stockings?
If he's here now, I take it he achieved his goal then.
He protected the shrine.
I see. You did well, didn't you, boy? To be honest, I don't really understand any of this. But if you do, then Koromaru must be happy. I believe that Koromaru's bright enough to choose where he wants to be.
God damn it. That talk, that meme has like stuck around so much. I can't even remember where that shit started.
That means it must be his choice to be here with you.
The fact that I learned it purely from the second-hand experience of it is just disappointing to me. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. Rubber room rats. Rats. They make me crazy. I was crazy once.
Be good to each other, will you?
We will.
All right. I've rested plenty. I'll get out of your hair before it gets too late. Upsy daisy.
Okay, I do say upsy daisy. Fuck. It is me.
Ow, ow, oh.
Can I help you out?
I'm sorry to be such a bother. Yes, would you mind taking half of what I'm carrying?
Perfectly fine.
Oh! You're in a good mood, Koro-chan. Did you go for a walk?
I still want to understand how she's wearing heels. Like, how her balance matrix would accommodate for that. Because, like, that's got to be basically the entire foot is a shoe.
You helped? Ah, I see. I believe Koromaru-san wants to thank you.
Okay, not too much non-English, please, because I don't know what the other stuff is, and I don't know if I need to actually pull it or not.
He says, let's do it again.
You're more than capable of translating something like that if you can paste it here. Oh, my charm has increased. Nice.
Should we head in? It's almost Koro-chan's dinner time. I'll be preparing your dinner today, Koromaru-san. I hope you look forward to it.
Says you just wasted 30 seconds of your time. Yeah, I figured it would be something like that. In a sense, I'm not that stupid. It's not a new one for me.
Welcome back.
It's customary.
I comprehend.
I comprehend. Dog. Oh, hi, old man.
This young man. You're quite a rascal taking to the streets at this hour. Say, who's the little one? Don't tell me you're a father. Oh, looking closely, he's just a dog, isn't he?
Oh my god.
That's when I decided to make a tray to keep my glasses from being misplaced. But now I have no idea where I put the tray. Well, isn't he a ball of energy?
Testing YouTube's built-in live translate. What is that? Could you tell me what that's supposed to be for language?
I should take a cue from him and sprint my way home. With that, I bid you adieu.
So I want to see if my prediction on that's correct. Hawaiian? Yeah, I thought so. I knew it was Polynesian. I couldn't fully say it was definitely Hawaiian, but I was pretty sure that was the most likely. Hey, Maya. Nah, we hang out with Maya. I wanna date my teacher again in this game, I swear to God.
Oh, strange.
It's a shame since it's your summer vacation, but the shadows don't take breaks. Yep. Yep. You're finished with gardening. Fuku is on the second floor. Let's go walk the dog. Go together. Let's see what it is like going with Sonata.
All right, buddy. Go after nightfall. It's still pretty hot out. I guess this will be my last high school summer vacation. Not that it means much to me. I do have some lingering regrets, though. You always seem like you have a good time when we come here.
No.
Did you pick something up out there?
A fucking amethyst.
Oh, right. This is your home, wasn't it? I guess we should hold on to this.
Just a random amethyst out of nowhere. Gotta love it.
Wanna go back?
The dog's hiding the fucking king's treasure, I swear to God. Oh, hi. Fucking
don't know when
you.
to give up, do ya?
I'll come back as many times as I need to. I don't give up that easy.
So I'm sure this dude joins us eventually, right?
And my answer will be the same every time. I'm not going back.
Actually, we got a new team member. Did you know animals can use personas too?
Wait, what'd you just say?
What'd you just say?
He's a dog. He lost his master to the shadows 6 months ago. And he's incredibly loyal too. Up until now, he's been guarding the spot where his master was killed. It's been rough for him, but he's making the most of it.
Huh? Oh, it's Sonata-san.
So yeah, I believe these are the two of our group that have yet to join, right?
Who's he talking to? I wouldn't want to butt in.
We saw someone die right before our eyes too. It'll be 2 years this October.
Okay, we're finally getting the final info for this.
How long are you gonna beat yourself
Subtle
up
kid.
over that? That's why you're always behind the station, even though you don't actually hang out with anyone there.
Doesn't matter. It was my fault. Nothing's ever going to change that. What does it matter if I come to terms with it? Won't change the past.
You can paste YouTube links of Android's keyboard on the phone just by typing the title of the video. Interesting.
This isn't like it was with your sister. What happened to Miki was different.
That's not something I would have expected as a system to have implemented.
Shinji.
It's over now. I just want to forget it ever happened.
2 years ago? No way. It's him. So, his name is Shinji.
Oh God. Oh boy. Depression child, you say? Let's go. You know it's the important thing to do. It's Google Translate, where you can type directly in the chat in the system where you search videos. Okay. Alright. This should be the final rank of Depression Child. Everyone say goodbye to Depression Child. She's about to get fucking deleted.
Let's play on the jungle gym. and then kick the can, and then let's play everything.
It's because you're leaving.
I'm tired. No way you'll forget about me now, right? We played so much. Today, I'm moving far away. Dad told me I would always be his daughter.
What is this music, man? Come on.
No matter how far away, we're still family. So I don't have to be sad. Family is special. Do you think I'll have a family of my own one day?
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, you're right. I hope. So, when I'm all grown up, can we get married?
Why is there no fuck no option? I'm fucking sorry. Hey, just answer this question. Ignore the cop in the back there. Do you want to get married? There is... Why are the two options either definite or ambiguous? No! Sure. I'll think about it. I'll think about it.
No! You're supposed to say yes! I don't want to marry anyone else!
It's only a 14-year age difference.
Take this, okay? I made it just for you.
That was uncomfortable as fuck. No. No, it's just no, okay? No.
Someday, let's get real.
It's red, that is Bread King. That's fair. I just got proposed to by a 5-year-old. I don't
I am Val.
I don't know if I should be so happy about this.
The innermost power of the Hanged Man archive has been set.
Yeah, definitely the fucking Hanged Man in Persona. Just fucking get me out of here.
Ultimate form of the Hanged Man within thyself.
Just discard your future of your wedding day. Which is like 2 days later, and then you're in prison 1 day later after that. I'm sorry, you can't. No. God of sacrifice. God of age is just a number. For God's sakes. No.
Don't be so shy.
You need to be at least like 20 years older for me to even find this somewhat acceptable.
Well,
Actually, that's got some problems with it as well if you're acting like this at 20 something.
I just know it.
I know. This is a crime. What the fuck game? Persona's fandom is as normal as this game. You know that's a fucking accurate statement. Persona fans when they see a children's playground. Fucking hell. Oh, God. Does this have to be a short now? I'm gonna probably have to make like 5 shorts out of that, let's be honest. I already wrote down like the early stage of it. Watch together. Cleanse the palate. Just have it at 2 times speed. I would dread to know what my voice sounds like at 2 times speed. I've never, I don't watch videos at 2 times speed, so I have no idea. Every time we talk about the short gets longer. God, no. Oh. You miss your parents? Oh. Fair enough, buddy. I'm rewinding the stream so I can hear you at 2 times speed. Good lord. I must not sound good at 2 times speed, right? Because like I already talk extremely fast and have a deep voice, so it would just get like super fast. Sound exactly the same? Okay. Exactly the fucking way. I need to know this now. Where is... God, this is lagging so much on my end. Okay, settings, playback speed. Come on. We're looking for 2 times? 2 times.
It's over now. I just want to forget it ever happened.
2 years ago? No way. It's him. So, his name is Shinji.
Oh god. Did I look like I'm fucking all over the place? What the hell? Oh boy. The progression child, you say? Where's it going? You know it's the important thing to do. It's Google Translate where you can type directly in the chat and system where you search videos. Okay. No. No, I'm good. Nah. That does not sound exactly the same. Fuck off. That sounds horrendous. That is so foul. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't listen to my fucking voice like that. It is so bad. So it's on 4 times speed. Oh jeez. Just keep doubling it over time. Get to this like looped state of infinite speed. Malith becomes light speed as the next short, I guess. Right? 11th next. Yeah, fucking. I swear to God. That's actually why I'm making a video at the moment, is because so I think I talked about this already. So the video I'm working on at the moment is the highlights of the gacha pulling for Acheron on that one stream we did where we were drinking. And I looked at it several times. I went through it and I'm just like, there is no way I can make shorts out of that. Because there's just too many bits and pieces that are all over the place and that are mostly interconnected. So it would be just like, oh, do you want to do 5-6 parts shorts and do like shitloads of editing? So yeah, I've decided to just do it as a video. And the video is like 30 minutes long. Which has been trimmed down by a lot, I might add. Oh, what happened?
Ah, don't you worry. She's crying because she's happy. She's an emotional woman, bless her heart. She's been like this since the day we met. You see, all the graduates from my son's class have come together.
Oh.
They're collecting signatures to save the precision tree.
Oh, nice.
They say the tree is a memorial to their former teacher. They don't want it to be cut down.
That's great.
It was the same for our son's funeral. Many of them showed up for it.
Aww.
It's been so many years since then, but they still remember him.
They've given their precious time for our son. I don't know what to say. I'm so grateful.
Aww.
You must be the one who called on them for this, right?
No.
Ah, don't pretend it's just us. You don't have to be so modest. You're a samurai. A modern-day samurai.
God damn it. Just because they're old doesn't mean they're so old they know, like, oh yeah, no, I knew a samurai. No, fucking goddamn. Yeah, two very different connotations with just a slight difference. Rank 7. Elderly couple. I knew a samurai once. Goddamn.
Step boldly into adulthood. Don't forget about us.
Dude, I was there when they were born. What do you mean? I was there when the samurai were first created. I knew before they had sticks as weapons. I hate samurai. Samurai driving. Oh, for God's sakes. No, do not make a new copy pasta with that.
Someday I'd love to grab a drink, you and me. But for now, you'll have to make do with this.
My man's like, here's some malt liquor.
See you again soon.
Get fucking sloshed, kid. God damn it.
Welcome back.
Hi, Agus. We've already finished watching stuff. We've already finished gardening together. There is none of you that I care about interacting with at this point.
By the way,
Yeah, let's get a new ability and read some sci-fi. Dude, I improved my academics from reading sci-fi. If only that was true. The amount of sci-fi I have read in my time.
Oh, did you finish reading the final volume? You looked really focused when you were reading. I can definitely relate.
I'm trying to make a zombie wasteland in Minecraft and outside of Minecraft. God damn it.
When I got to the end, I was so upset.
Oh, there's actually a recent bug in the snapshot for Minecraft that's really fucking funny. Is it's there's a bug with shapeless crafting, I believe it is that it's treated as shaped. So what happens is the outer crafting points of each one are not working correctly, so you can just dupe items. I'm a bedrock player. Well, that's your mistake. But to give an example of what I'm talking about, so say if I put a diamond block in the top left corner, it will use the diamond block and give me 9 diamonds. If I put the diamond block in the bottom right corner, if I use it, it will not use the diamond block. It will not have a recipe again, but it will give me 9 diamonds. If I take it out and put it back in the exact same spot, it will give me the same recipe again, and it will not use up the block. That's part of the snapshot at the moment. It's fucking hysterical. So in short, don't use that for your servers. I mean, it does let you code your own mods and 3D models and engine. Yeah. I could do the same with anything else. I mean, that's basically what's happening with the snapshot as well. Like, the upcoming changes to Java is it's getting all of the Bedrock Edition improvements with data stuff. I'm on Switch. Okay, that is impressive, I'll admit. But no, it's getting Java Edition's getting some incredible stuff, man. Data-driven changes. Like, I think there's like data-driven enchantments that are coming through, which sounds awesome. It really does sound like they're picking up the slack of what they've done so far.
I didn't notice at first, but at some point I could suddenly just make sense of the complex setting. Isn't it weird how that
To be fair, I don't think I've ever played Bedrock Edition. I think I've only ever played Java. Because I believe Java's the one that's typically just modded, right? Because I'm sure there's data packs and stuff like that, but I think it's Java is the one that's mainly modded. It's well written.
Right. If it was just straight exposition, it would be exhausting trying to keep track of everything. Being able to tie the world
I do want to probably toss together a Minecraft mod at some point, just get the experience of doing it, because it's JavaScript, I believe, is what it's primarily done in for the stuff. I'll look at it someday. I say someday. I probably should look at it this year as a thing to do, because I doubt it's excessively difficult. Based on what I've seen, is like I've seen non-programmers come into Minecraft modding and be able to produce pretty incredible things with little to no tutorial. So if someone that's unskilled in that environment can do well, I'd assume that like me, which is semi-skilled and has some experience in programming, should be able to come in and do some stuff. Do it on Bedrock and sell it to the marketplace for 20 bucks a buy it. I mean, maybe. We'll see.
I wish I could communicate as well as the author does in this book.
I would want to see how both are done and how, like, difficult it would be to do. Realistically, I also probably wouldn't charge 20 bucks. I'd probably charge less than that. I've said this before, but outside of like one game I've got in the future, most of my games are probably going to be like, most of my games and everything I do are probably going to be like fucking none for the cost. Because it's all about experience and expansion at this point for me. If I make something more substantial, if I go whole hog and make a game like Stardew Valley sort of level of scale and complexity, then I'd consider a $20 price tag, but even then, probably not.
Remember what I told you?
Because $20 price tag and above doesn't actually do that much for you if your game's not marketed well. And we're in an era where marketing matters more than price tag. If I was to do lots of marketing, then sure, I'd probably raise the price tag, because I'd probably be getting a producer or something, like someone else to basically do the marketing for me. But that's, like, again, we're talking about stuff that's just not going to happen for the, I doubt any of that's going to happen within the next year or so.
Knowing what to say is important, but how you
I need
say it
to
is
produce a
difficult
few
too.
games before that point, because I need to have a portfolio to show that, hey, look what I can do.
Before I could tell her how fascinating the story is, I was telling her how many volumes it was and that it's written by a famous author. I don't think that kind of information's going to persuade
No,
someone to
I think
read.
that's a very valid criticism there, of explaining something. It'll go better next time.
Thanks. Maybe I'll try talking to her again. I think I'll have a lot of good things to say about this book now.
It's difficult, right? Because, like, sometimes I've got a few books that I'm like, oh, the author's really, really fascinating. And that's their reasoning as to why I want to do it. But, they put it in the marketplace and put the newest at the front of the store page. The way it works is Minecoin's the currency and you can upload mods. They're checked and tested by the Microsoft employees, then it passes the quality check. Only like 30 do each month. They don't take any revenue because they just want more players. That's actually really impressive. That's an interesting system. I give them a lot of praise there. To be fair, again, this is where we kind of point at Minecraft has made the most money out of any game ever, right? I believe. So that makes sense, right? They don't need more money for Minecraft. They've got enough money. They get constant sales, they have merchandising, all sorts of stuff, right? They do not really need more revenue split than they already do. So I find that a fascinating choice. I mean, I would definitely say that would not be the case if, say, like, Minecraft was free, right? Like, if you made Minecraft free, you'd make the mods, the paid mods, like, revenue share. That's where stuff like Roblox comes in, right? Roblox has a revenue share, but it's actually a really, really good one for its user base.
Even just sharing our opinions like this is so refreshing. That's why I really want to work on how I communicate things. Because if I do that...
Also, turns out, so I got literally notified like at 11 last night, so I didn't see it till this morning. The Unreal Engine assignment that I handed in like way earlier in the semester, we've only started getting grades back for like our first assignments that were submitted like 4 or 5 weeks ago, so I'm not exactly impressed at the moment with that. We've like started submitting all of our second assignments now, and now we're on to our finals, so really not good. But I finally got the results back for that, and I got like a B, and I was like, this doesn't even work. Not fully, but they acknowledge like, oh yeah, no, some of the problems are just problems that occur. Okay, what's this? Weakness buffer reduces damage taken when an ally's weakness is struck. Oh! So does it just reduce damage across the board? That's fucking awesome. That's so good.
Look at
What?
the time. We should probably call it a night. I have some other books I can recommend, if you'd like.
Sure.
Thank you. I hope you'll like those too. Well then, good night.
Doesn't reduce emotional damage? Yeah. Emotional damage. Fucking. Gotta love Stephen Hay. Just fucking nailed that shit. I love how it just keeps reminding me, you should go to the movies. It's like, yeah. Sorry, I need a moment. That took me a little bit off. Yeah. I was not really ready for that. If Shark Tank was Asian was a must. It really fucking was. That was such a great get together of so many fucking incredible people. And it was just very funny. And I loved everyone. Weren't ready for what? Just the heart emoji from Grandpa. You know what it reminds me of is that one meme where it's like, am I, like the text message, and it's just like, am I still called Cool Grandpa in your phone? It's like, yeah, and it's just them sending the fucking like sunglasses emoji, and it's like, see that emoji? That's me, and then they just send a bunch more. I fucking love that shit.
I'll tell you the good news as soon as possible. It's about a customer who came by earlier. Who do you think it was? Here's a hint. Signature.
A fan of yours? No petitioner?
Wow, I'm impressed. I thought that hint might have been too vague.
No, that was not at all.
But yes, it was one of the organizers of the campaign to save the persimmon tree.
Hell yeah.
He said, let's protect the tree together. He's already gathered a number of signatures from students who are in our son's class.
You see these little guys? That's me. Yeah, that is exactly the fucking meme. I love that so much.
Everyone
Cool grandpa, man.
together to honor the memory of our son. He really was loved by many.
Of course. He was our proud son.
No.
I'm sure he's just as happy as we are.
All right, let's go to GeckoCon right now. I have to tell my son the good news.
Sure, let's go.
That's my boy. Music to my ears.
By wind now, what?
I've never been so excited to go for a walk before.
Twin D's nuts? I don't know. Alright, rank 8 old people. Let's go.
Let's race to the persimmon tree. I won't lose, not even to a youngster like you. All right, dear, we'll be back. Thanks for watching the store.
Oh, you want to know something that I find absolutely just foul in New Zealand? So there is there's a few of these companies that have popped up, but there's like Zip, Afterpay, and I think there's like another one that's pretty popular, and they're basically pay in lieu. So you pay an initial sum up front, normally a quarter of the amount, and then every 2 weeks after you'll pay another quarter of the amount until you've paid 4 weeks total, including the initial amount, and you've paid the object off. Now, by all intents and purposes, they don't really, there's no like additional fees or anything like that to it, and it's a bit of a weird system, but I see legitimacy to them. I've used them a fair bit myself, right? That's how I got like a few things in the past. So that's how, in fact, no, it's not how I got these, but it's how I got like my AirPods in the past. It's how I've gotten a few digital accessories in the past, because it's like, oh, I know I will have the money by then, and it means I can get it now and just start up from paying, and it means that when I get the money in like 3 weeks time, I can just pay it off then. You can pay it off early. So all of this is the case. That's not the problem I have the system. So we have the warehouse here, which is an actual, there's the name of the company, the warehouse, where you'd often go get your clothing, toys, all stuff. It's not high quality stuff. I don't know what the equivalency in every country is, but I know like Target would probably be a valid comparison point, and that sort of thing. So recently, and I say recently, in the last like 5 or so years, they started branching out into groceries. Now, they accept zip payments. No other grocery store accepts any of these things, but they accept zip payments, and they accept it on their groceries. Now, this actually led to a real big problem, where what people are doing is that they're buying a large amount of groceries and then basically putting themselves into debt to get their groceries now. And they're in this perpetual cycle of being in more and more debt because they're getting more and more groceries, and they're like cycling around and barely managing to hold on. And now that they have to keep doing that, otherwise they can't afford to keep surviving. I'm not even kidding. This is genuinely like a large-scale problem over here. And I just find that it's like incredibly scary. That it's basically it is easier to go into debt to buy your fucking groceries in New Zealand than it is to do anything else. But if you do, you get stuck with it. I love it when capitalism, yeah, it's, I mean, there is a misunderstanding with that. That I would argue is not per se capitalism, that is a product of it. No, you want capitalism? McDonald's. McDonald's is capitalism because they've hit late stage capitalism where they've branched out as far as they possibly can, so there's no more profit margins to hit. So now they're stuck in a pretty much stagnant state. So the only way to improve their profit margins, which is necessary in a capitalist system, with stock markets and stuff like that, because you need to keep getting money, is to just keep raising their prices. They even acknowledge that they're raising their inflation price, they're inflating their prices way too high for what it is, but it's because they need to keep hitting these goals. But it's because they can't branch out further. So that's why, like, I've talked about this before, but in New Zealand alone, the price of stuff has gone from, like, what? We had $1, $2 menu. None of that exists anymore. You could get a double cheeseburger for $2. Now, you'd be lucky if you could get one for like $6. It has gotten bad. Now, as someone that firmly hates that shit, $13, god damn it, like absolutely fucking despises McDonald's and will never go near it as long as they live, it is just kind of aggravating to see. What is that? Okay, got. Sure. So I'm very, very upset by that system. And that's like, again, so that's late stage capitalism. It's when I'm too tired to cook and I don't give a shit. See, and that's the thing, right? Is that is when McDonald's should be the case, right? I'm not going to shun people for getting McDonald's. I'm going to shun McDonald's Because genuinely, I am not against fast food. I think fast food has its merits. I grew up on far too much of it, mind you, because going back to the whole I had to cook from a young age, it's because my the solo parent that I had didn't cook. They would just get fish. Like, I had fish and chips like 2-3 times a week when I was younger. And I still love fish and chips, but fuck me, that is bad. Like, my household growing up was a solo parent that would do no dishes and barely ever cook. So yeah, fast food became a very constant part of my diet. But I do have the whole issue of just like, it shouldn't cost so much more that I can sit there and actually do the math in my head and go, okay, getting this one burger meal is triple how much it would cost to make like a meal at home. I am fine with it costing like a little under double, but not triple at the very least. Chana McCrispy, no mayo, extra bacon, a fillet of fish, portion of large fries, a large Fanta please, barbecue sauce, cheese. Yeah, you forgot the between every order thing. And can I get as someone that worked there, that is genuinely so common. You have no idea how often. So, can I say no? You can't fuck off. Also, fillet of fish over here is disgusting. I can't speak to other countries, but it's fucking foul. It's just like shitty paste in a fucking square, and it is just nauseating that it exists. Gotta love it.
Oh my, dear. There's a mistake there. That's not how you write, Gekko-kun.
I know. I hardly ever write it, so I just forgot.
Yeah, they just get haddock, a fillet of fish, isn't a fish isn't cut, it's just you get from fish and chip shop. You ordered haddock, cod. Oh yeah, no, that's not what we get here. It's literally the square. Like it's a square filled with like a creamy pasty stuff. Like it's more equivalent to what you'd get out of a can than it is an actual fish. And it's like seasoned. Like it's a white goo inside of it. There's the fillet of fish over here. Pass. No, it's you have that and you put it in the burger.
I feel a little bad for
Like,
all the people who've been
can I? Just gonna quickly do this. This is the fucking shite that it is. It's a square. Is fucking foul. Sourced for its succulent and fresh flavor. Jack fucking shit. That is an absolute fucking lie. It is a foul, pre-frozen crap.
aiming to save the tree.
It's just disgusting. Like, I don't care who you are. The people that have ordered that shit, I apologize to them now because it is just disgusting. It's so, to explain better, think of it as a really shitty hash brown like texture with like an overly sweet filling that barely even tastes like fish. And at best, the fish taste that you get is like crappy tuna, like that you'd get out of a can, like shitty canned tuna, and then it's a relish on top. You honestly get more batter than you get fish by a long shot. A mix of tuna with a fish cake consistency. Yeah, that's probably a very valid way of putting it. Thinking of it as a fish cake that's just got batter, but it's a really small fish cake and more of the like outside of it.
Oh, speak of the devil.
No, it doesn't. It's absolutely foul. It is really bad. Almost all fish-related things at McDonald's here in New Zealand is horrendous. The chicken stuff is half and half. Like, I would say some of it's okay, some of it's just disgusting, and beef is questionable. Speak of the devil. Yeah.
I'm writing a letter.
No, I will slam Macca's food a lot. It is not worth its money here. Like, the filet fish is just disgusting. The McCrispy here is heavenly. Crispy chicken over here is definitely probably one of the best chickens, but it is not worth the price tag that you have to pay here. To give an idea, a crispy chicken burger, I think is like $16 for the burger alone. Now. But like a
actually quite the net surfer, you know.
The CNC patties. I don't know if you've ever come across those. It's basically the small circular chicken ones. That shit's disgusting. I have eaten so many of those in my life, and they're disgusting. The Big Mac is smaller, which is funny to me. See, the Big Mac's actually like quite big over here, I would say, especially in comparison, but it's nuggets. This is where I'm going to upset a lot of people. McDonald's put me off nuggets. I used to love chicken nuggets. I do not like them anymore. I cannot look at chicken nuggets happily, because those nuggets put me off. I had, admittedly, I want to put my hand up with this, I had too many of them, because against what we were told, at the end of the night when we're getting rid of, like when we were getting rid of all of the stock and shit and throwing it in the bin, because you have to, I would sneak most stuff off to the side out of the camera, so you couldn't see and eat. Right? Because the ruling is that if you were making, what if you made something prematurely, it never gets used, and you did that with the intention that you could eat it at the end of the night? That's against the rules. So that's why you're not allowed to just eat the product when you need to throw at the end of the night. However, we all agree we wouldn't do that. We would make stuff, and if this had been sitting there for 4 hours, then it's sitting there for 4 hours. It should have been thrown out to begin with, but because there's a shelf lifetime of like 60 and 90 minutes for certain things. But yeah, no, the amount of nuggets that you'd get because of that, like nuggets and the bites, the like Mexican bites, I've had so many of those in my time, I could never fucking have it. Moldy nuggets, they're not moldy, they're just like coldish and like not soft and tender at all. Very hard and kind of dried. No, if you want moldy, fucking the fry hopper at the place I worked at was moldy as fuck. And I know most places have the same problem. Because they just never clean it properly.
Oh, no, don't look. Oh, I'm shy.
We'll tell you when the time is right.
Are you curious about
Went to KFC and I can confirm the rat. Yeah, no, like that's the thing, right? Is the big fucking thing is you work at one of these places and you understand that like the memes about the shit of it, they're not memes. They're horrendously bad. There's a reason why I can't stand McDonald's for a few. Actually, no, there's a few reasons why I can't stand it. It's also because they treated me subhuman there. And that was not just a manager, that was all the way up to HR was treating me subhuman.
We are too.
So I will never see them happily, and just smelling anything to do with Macca's makes me nauseous.
Sometimes you even make me feel smarter. Maybe I should just go back to school. Just kidding.
Worked at Subway and there was nothing bad there at all. Good hygiene, work ethics. I mean, my issues with Subway, so again, I know some people that have worked there, over here at the very least. Fucking so much is bullshit about it. It's like, oh, this is fresh. No, it's not. It's frozen. It's baked, like, quickly in a fucking oven in the morning. That's it. And the shelf life of most of that stuff is horrendously short versus how long it's actually left out for. So the health standards typically are just not held up to in Subway, like what they're supposed to. But that's because then they would make more waste than they already do, and everyone yells at places for making lots of waste. Again, I live in a country where, and I know this is the case for a lot of the Western countries, I live in a country where people want things fast. They don't really care about quality or anything like that as much. They want, like, I've had people genuinely, while I was working at Macca's, I had people complain that their burger wasn't done in less than 5 minutes. And it's like, sorry, you asked for an off-time menu item. Like, you've asked for a breakfast menu item when we don't do breakfast items as our predominant. Which is okay, we will do it for you, but you have to wait for full-time cooking the egg, full-time cooking the bacon, full-time cooking everything. Everything needs to be done, right? It takes a long time to do that. Because eggs alone take 6 minutes, typically.
I hope we can wrap up before your next visit.
Well, with the one that we had, it was really old and shitty. Because we had to double cook it, because it didn't cook the first time properly. And then it would often be shitty and rubbery in the second cook. We didn't have a good system. And that's where, like, again, my complaints kind of lie with a lot of that stuff, is it's just, when I was in Japan, I absolutely adored the fact that I would have to wait like 10-15 minutes for most food in a lot of places, but it came out in such a nice state. And it's because like they cooked everything. They cooked everything there when I went. It was very rarely was things prepared in advance more than they needed to be. So you didn't get as much waste in that department. So I know waste is pretty bad in Japan, but like that's kind of one of those elements of, I feel like that should be something that should be considered more. Is like, maybe we should shift the perception of the modern day from me get thing now, me hungry, me not willing to wait 5 minutes, to maybe I should wait 10 minutes and that will be better. Just saying. I worked there with 2 fryers, one shit one and one brand new one. We called them the Fat Fryer and the Holy Rat Shrine. No, you know, I can see that, yeah. It's just very upsetting, a lot of these systems. Get a thing now, me hungry. Nice. Got a squirrel once. Ugh. That is definitely disgusting. Nah, it's just this again. There's so much wrong with how a lot of that stuff is handled, and I respect anyone working there to an extent. I just hate that. Just the restaurant. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah. But it's just it's foul. It's just foul. Like, at this point in time, I think I've ordered from a few places, but I can always see how they're cooked and everything like that. And then other than that, like, there's a fish and chip shop nearby that I enjoy. And that fish and chip shop it's not great, but it's fucking, it hits home. And that's the thing, like I said, I grew up on fish and chips. Far too much of it. And genuinely fucking I still have a soft spot for it. I love it. Get me like some fish, some chips, some hot dogs, maybe some potato fritters. That's basically all I really want. I'm happy. And the place nearby, they do that. Then they're plenty fine. I mean, my favorite thing to do in the last few years is just order way too much fish and chips and then have some the next day. I grew up on kebabs and Powerpuff Girls and a Powerpuff Girl. Dude, I grew up on Powerpuff Girls as well. What do you mean? Anyway, I'm gonna probably finish here today because I'm a little exhausted and I've got some distance to travel today with shopping. So I hope you guys can understand that. So yeah, with that being the case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Just gonna close that now. You're awesome, stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye-bye.